Good morning on this snowy November 4. The good news is it didn't snow last Friday. Um, it's seems like all of a sudden it's winter. So the time changed and boom, the snow starts falling. So I guess here we are in winter. Let's jump in here. I've got actually a pretty decent list to go over with you, and then we'll hit the calendar, and then I'll share a little bit about church and kind of my take on Daniel 8 based on the sermon yesterday at church. So let's dive in real quick. So you can see here, there's a couple things happening. You'll see I'm off campus this morning, potentially for the day. We'll have to see. I'm actually going with the architects who are helping us design the high school that's going next door to us in the Ludwig building. So we're meeting with there's a few of us on the leadership team that are meeting with the architects this morning, and we're touring a couple of schools that they've been involved with that have some neat designs to them. So anyway, really looking forward to that. Hence, that's why I'm recording this video not in my office, but actually in my kitchen of my tiny little townhouse. So anyway, so that's that right there. And then tonight we got a parent preview night. Last I heard, there's 36 families signed up for the night. So that's kind of cool. The middle school, 12 to 15 middle school families are a part of that. And then tomorrow night we've got our band concert. 6:30 is the 6th and 7th grade band concert, and 7:30 is the 8th through high school concert. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll be there, as that is one of my favorite things is listening to you all A, sing, and B, play in the band. And then finally down here, you'll see that we have no school this Friday. Our teachers are going to be on campus all day in meetings, doing some professional development, and just sharpening their craft, and doing some grading and planning and things like that. So that is the calendar. All right. Okay, let me jump over to my list. So Friday, leaf raking day. Unbelievable. First of all, the weather was spectacular. It wasn't this. Families were amazing. The students, you all were amazing. That is just, I don't know how many years I've been doing that. 20 to 25, maybe 20, somewhere around there, years. And I'm just so proud every year. And this year was no different. So thank you for that. And then, of course, the 9 News story that I sent out via Remind. I think that was pretty random. I didn't call them and let them know. I don't know if they just stumbled upon our amazing students doing that or or what. But wow, did that end up being cool. So thank you to Mrs. Godo for sending me that link. That was pretty awesome. So that was cool. Robotics club. So we had the speech and debate club last week. There's an information meeting this Thursday, the 7th. Okay, there's an information meeting in the Academic Commons, and then the first session of the club starts a week from Thursday on the 14th. So Robotics Club, those that are interested, there's an information session this Thursday right after school. All right. And let's see. Search Cafe, I've gotten a few questions on that. So they're working on their order form. They weren't real happy with the previous one, and as student led, they're always kind of learning. It's it's part of our business and entrepreneurial academy in the high school, so they're always trying to get better. So in the meantime, if you would like to order, send Mr. Barrage. He's the director of our business and entrepreneurial program, also our varsity basketball coach for the boys. So if you would like to order something, just email him. So you can click there. So you'll go, it's under Search Cafe, and email your order there, and for your smoothie or whatever, and he'll get the order in for you. All right. Okay, I got that. If you have any photos, families or students, we've done this for the last few years. Just email them to these. So if it's pictures from the trips, if it's pictures from chapel or the band concerts, choir concerts, the theater stuff, any of the sports. So like this, you'd have pictures of cross country, football, golf, boys soccer, and volleyball. So you click those and just upload those, and they automatically go. And Julia, who organizes and designs our yearbook, will get them from this email. So you just kind of go over here, upload yearbook photos, and you do your thing there. Cleanup crew is Mr. McBride's grow group. You are on cleanup crew this week, Mr. McBride. And then finally, just a reminder that when you need to use the restroom, you need to use the ones on level 3, or if you're up in the dining hall, you can go obviously the one in the corner down there. But we do not use the bathrooms down on level 2. Those are the elementary. We just don't want mixed grades of older students, younger students in the bathrooms at the same time for obvious reasons. So please just remember that. I think that is it for me. The clubs, yeah, speech and debate, robotics, Checkpoint is probably starting up new. I should have some new information on that. And I think that's it. So let me dive into my notes. The beautiful thing about Daniel 8 is it's talking about more about the visions and different things like that they're seeing, and Daniel is given a vision about the future. But here's the reality. The reality is, and this is, I'm just going to kind of fast forward here. The reality is God is sovereign over all. These kingdoms are going to crash. They're going to struggle. They're going to thrive. Doesn't matter. Through all of that, up all the valleys and peaks and valleys, God is sovereign. He's sovereign over all. Again, through this political season, tomorrow and probably the days following that, please remember that God has this. God is sovereign over all. The politics, whatever it happens to be, whether the person that you're wanting to win tomorrow or whatever we find out or not, just remember God is sovereign over all. We worship a king, the King of heaven, right? We worship God. And I said this a few weeks ago, we need to remember not to put the person that we want to win on this pedestal. That's just not where they belong. They're a human. We worship God, and we have to remember that. That God is sovereign over all. God is so sovereign over this political process, over our school, our city, our state, our country, and our world, and the universe, right? God is sovereign over all. So it's as much a message for me as hopefully something that you can take away as well. So anyway, that's about it. I'm hoping to see some cool stuff today with the architects, and maybe at some point I'll have an opportunity to share those with you. But anyway, that's all she wrote. Have a great day. Stay warm. Oh, finally, I did send out a parent alert and a remind. So hopefully you dressed warm today, because we will be outside. We will be outside. It's not going to be that cold, and we will be outside. And if you've ever met me, you know that we go outside no matter what, essentially. So anyway, all right, dress warm. Talk to you later. Happy winter.